Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and today I'm going to be updating you on my year-long project panning from A to Z. Now if you are unfamiliar with this project, it is a simple concept. I thought I was cool for coming up with it, but turns out I totally didn't. But essentially what I've done is I've taken every letter of the alphabet and chosen a corresponding product to work on over the course of the year. So I will say this has been a slow panning month, and I think for many people who are in the panning community, it's been a slow panning month. So hopefully I can get back on track in May, but let's talk about what I was able to accomplish in the month of April. So starting with the letter A, I have my Aqua Petite Jelly BB Cream from Halika Halika. I didn't draw a new line because I didn't need to. I only used this 6 times over the course of the month. I'll be honest, when I have worn makeup, I've been opting for something very, very light. I'll just put on a little bit of concealer, buff that out, add a little bit of powder, a little bit of highlight, a little bit of eyes, and that's it. So yeah, only 6 times over the course of the month, but again, hopefully May can start getting back on track. So for the letter B, I have my Fenty Pro Filter powder in the shade Butter. Again, I didn't remark the packaging because it just would have been right on top of last month's line. I used this more than I used the foundation. I used it 17 times, but I don't really use a lot of powder all at once, which is why my line really hasn't moved any. So, especially with just doing some concealer, I don't need to set my whole face. I'm just setting where I've put down that concealer, so using less and less. So 17 usages, but not a lot of movement. For the letter C, I have my Peter Thomas Roth. These are the Cucumber Detox Hydrogel Eye Patches. I used these twice in the month of April, which is actually a step up from previous months. So feeling pretty solid about that. I like them just fine. I don't really feel like they do anything, and that's why I feel like I forget to use them, but trying to use them up by the end of the year. For the letter D, I have my eyeliner right here. This is the Pixi by Petra Endless Silky Eye Pen in the shade Deep Plum. I used this 4 times over the course of the month. I did sharpen it once, so it is definitely drying out. I do have to be a little bit more firm, and as I've mentioned in the past, it did break. So I have a feeling that the broken part is drying out faster than it would if it was still like all attached. But nonetheless, it is, especially when it's new, it is a great eye pencil. I originally said I wanted to use this up by the end of the year. Don't really know if that's going to be possible, but I'm going to keep on trucking. For the letter E, we finally have some movement on this guy here. This is my Olay Ultimate Hydration Essence in the scent Energizing. I used this a total of 4 times over the course of the month, and so we do actually have a new line here for this. It smells really nice, very citrusy. The mist on it is super duper fine, which is nice, and I like it. For the letter F, we have my favorite highlighter, one of my favorite highlighters of all time. This is my ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in the shade Fire. This is from the Kathleen Lights Zodiac collection. This is what we're looking like here. It is my goal to use it up entirely. I can see that the pan has expanded. I don't usually focus in the center. I usually just take my finger and run it all the way around, so it should be wearing down fairly evenly. But I do absolutely adore this product, and I will continue to repurchase it for as long as I'm able to. I used it a total of 11 times in the month of March, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. For the letter G, I have also from ColourPop. This is my Creme Gel eyeliner in the shade Get Paid. This I used a total of 7 times in the month of April. I love this eyeliner. It's this really bright, beautiful rose gold kind of shade. It was my goal to use this guy up entirely. I feel like that was grossly underestimating the amount of product that's in this guy because it takes just so little, and I still have so much. But I do really enjoy this product, so I'm happy to continue using it over the course of the year. For the letter H, I have probably the item that is showing the most amount of progress. This is my Pharmacy Honey Drop Moisturizer, and I don't know how well you can tell, but you can actually see through the jar. It's actually gone down about to the point where the label starts, and when I first brought this into the project, it was completely full to the brim. So this is, I don't even know if that does it justice when I tilt it like this. I think where you can really see is the gapping in the jar itself. So that's super exciting. I did use this a total of 15 times over the course of April. I've said before, I'm having trouble kind of determining how to balance the usage because I keep this particular item here in my office, which is where historically I have gotten ready. Because I'm not doing my makeup as often, I'm not using my AM skincare as often. So only 15 times last month, but still showing some really steady and significant progress, which I'm very happy about. So for the letter I have my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Ice Mocha. I only used this once. I'm finding myself thinking about using it and then flat out forgetting when it comes to that step. So like when I sit down and I'm looking at my makeup and I'm trying to kind of formulate an idea about what I want to put on, I always think about this. And then I start applying my eyeshadow and then I'm like, well, dang it, now it's too late. So it only got one usage, which is unfortunate, but hopefully again in May I can step it up. For the letter J, we have this guy right here, which I didn't use at all, which is no surprise if you saw my last update. This is my Bath & Body Works Japanese Cherry Blossom. I have 2 newborn babies, so I'm not wearing anything with any sort of scent to it, so that's going to hang out on the back burner for a good part of the rest of the year. I want to try to still use it up by the end of the year, but it'll probably be fall or winter before I really start hammering away at it. For the letter K, we have this lipstick right here. This is by Lancome. This is their, it's just a, I always do this. I get very confused about what it is. It's just a shine formula. It's in the Smile Kiss Smile Shine. It is a beautiful, beautiful color. Nice sheer, warm rosy tone. I really do like it quite a bit. I just haven't been wearing colored lip products while I've been at home. I used this once last month, so womp womp. But it is absolutely gorgeous, and hopefully I can find myself getting into a routine where I do start wearing colored lip products, because I do have a few, not just in this project, but in other projects as well, that I want to make sure that I'm maintaining usage of. So for the letter L, I have my Milani blush in the shade Luminoso. Absolutely adore this. I know I say that every time, but so I know you can't really tell, but I am starting to flatten off the dome. This is a baked product. I used it 9 times over the course of April. Just beautiful product. This is an OG. Everybody loves it, and we all know why, because it's absolutely gorgeous. That's what it looks like there. It's just this really lovely corally peachy shade that has some gold shimmer to it, some gold shine, and it's stunning. I absolutely love it, and I would love to use it up by the end of the year. No, hit pan. That was my goal. Hit pan. I'm not completely crazy, but we'll see how it goes. For the letter M, we have my Smashbox lip gloss in the shade Michelada. I used this twice, again falling into the same sort of issue where I'm just not wearing a lot of lip products while I've been at home other than things like lip balms. But this is hands down one of my very, very favorite lip glosses ever. It is just, the formula is fantastic, the color is lovely, and and I could not recommend it more highly. It's beautiful. Alrighty, so for the letter N, we have my No Problems Primer. This one I did actually get another line on. It's really close to the last one, so I think I was just really wanting to have some sort of visible progress. I used this a total of 12 times over the course of April. I find that, I know there's kind of a new conversation when it comes to primers. A lot of people are saying they have stopped using them, that they don't really do much. I find that primers do work very well for me, especially this kind here that just gives a nice smooth canvas. I do notice a difference in the way my makeup goes on, so I do very much like that product. So even when I am putting on just very light makeup with just the concealer, I will usually put down the primer as well. So for the letter O, we have the Multi. This is a product by NARS. It is in the shade Orgasm. This is like a cream blush. I suck at using this. I'm not super comfortable with cream products in general, which is kind of why I put this in here, to try to, you know, inspire myself to use it more. It's not working well, the inspiration. I mean, the product itself, I'm sure, is working fine. I did use it 4 times over the course of April, so I feel like that's good. I struggle with cream products in general in knowing how to use them well. So I'm still trying to find my stride with that particular product, but I am trying to get some usage out of it. For the letter P, I have my MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. I use this every time I wear eyeshadow. Still haven't hit the bottom of the jar, which to me is shocking. I did use it a total of 17 times over the course of April. So still just plugging away at it. I think it'll be a long haul item. I really thought that I would hit jar by now, but I have not. Oh, sad face. For the letter Q, I have my single sleek eyeshadow in the shade Queen Complex. I didn't use it at all last month, which is sad because this is a gorgeous, gorgeous color, and I really, really like it. It's this like greeny gold sort of situation. I mean, it's really, really pretty. Really, really pretty. But I didn't use it, so womp womp. For the letter R, similar situation. This is my Hourglass Scattered Lights Glitter Eyeshadow in the shade Reflect. I only used it once. And it is this right here. Absolutely beautiful. Again, my goal with this is to just hit the jar, but I don't even have a dip going, you guys. I don't even have a dip going. So, we'll see. We'll see. But this is, let's see if I can do this, what it looks like. I mean, it's a stunning freaking product. I absolutely love it, which is why I put it in this project, because I wanted to be getting more use out of it, because it's just so stinking pretty, and it was not cheap. But I have not been pulling for it, which is disappointing. The next letter that we have, oh, right here in front of my face. This is my Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Defense. This is their Radiant Protective Veil. This is an SPF 30 in the shade, I guess, Soft Radiance. I've been doing better. I used this 10 times over the course of the month. I haven't been leaving my house, so it's kind of hard for me to think about sunscreen when I don't go anywhere. But I did use it 10 times. Alright, for the letter T, I have my Marc Jacobs Tantastic Bronzer. Again, my goal on this guy is to hit pan. I do have a pretty sizable dip going on in there. I hope you guys can see that. I can kind of see it when I'm looking in the camera. It's much more prevalent in person. I did use this a total of 11 times over the course of the month. U is the only product that I've actually completed. V is another lip product. So this is my Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the shade Very Victoria. I absolutely love this. lipstick, but I didn't wear it at all. This is what we look like right there. Absolutely stunning. Perfect for my skin. Your lips, but better. I just haven't been wearing colored lip products at home. White Citrus. You know the story on this guy. I haven't used him yet. Still healing after the pregnancy and everything. So hopefully I will get back to, gosh, taking baths in May. I'm just thinking about my time in a day. How luxurious it would be to have time to take a bath. Hopefully we'll get some use in May. Hopefully. For the letter X, we have my extra large Milani Make It Last setting spray. I have a new line here as well. So it's super close to the last line. What can I say? I only used it 10 times over the course of the month. On the letter Y, we have my IT Cosmetics Je ne sais quoi in Your Perfect Pink. This is basically just like a lip balm that will transform when you put it on the lips. I really like this product. It's my goal to use it up completely. I used it a total of 12 times over the course of the month. What I need to do is actually move it downstairs so that I can reapply throughout the day, but I haven't done that yet because I'm working on a few other products. And then finally, for the letter Z, we have my completely, I was going to say completely untouched Stila Stay All Day lip liner in the shade Zinfandel, but I did use it once over the course of last month. So trying. So yeah, that is where I'm at for my project pan. Kind of like last month, I'm hesitant to set goals for my May usage just because life is crazy, aside from, you know, my own personal craziness with the new babies and my son being home from school and my husband working from home and all that kind of stuff. You know, the world is super crazy right now. So we'll see. Hopefully I can come back next month and show you just all of this amazing progress, but I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself. I would love to know how you're doing in your projects and how you're finding time to put on makeup if that's what you're wanting to do, and kind of how you're adjusting to this new normal, so to speak. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope that you're having an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye.